Video game consoles have evolved over time. They've created new features that take us to places we've never seen before. But has a new era of gaming already been created? Let's find out. Hello everyone, Chris Chavez here again with another episode of Nerd News. Thank you for joining. Hope you're having a great week. I am so far, actually. It's been not that bad of a week. There is no blue in the sky anymore, but hey, that's Seattle. So this week, we're going to talk about something that's near and dear to my heart, that is video games and video game consoles. Some big news came out of the Google camp recently, and it's making waves across the internet, and everyone is talking about it, so I thought, hey, this is important. It's video games, so let's talk about it. We have seen a multitude of different consoles grace our living room floor, some of which we've even argued with our best friends over what consoles reign supreme. Cover your ears, Xbox. It's Nintendo 64. I'm sorry. Okay, you can listen now, Xbox. We live in the world of instant everything. With the snap of our fingers and the click of a mouse, whatever we want will show up or greet us at the door. It only makes sense that someone will come along and create a video game system that did just that. Introducing Google Stadia. Google Stadia is a gaming streaming service that allows gamers to stream their games over the internet, on their mobile device, on their home TV, and on their home computer. That means everything will be instant. Google claims that there will be no downloading time. You can play at 4K and 8K at 60 frames per second. All the typical hardware that you would find in a normal video game console box will be a thing of the past. Everything will be stored via the cloud. And every time I think about that, I think of the villain in Mario who's on the cloud with a turtle shell, who always has the fishing hook dangling the star or the mushroom. I play a lot of video games. Okay, so we know about 4K, 8K, how quick they're gonna run, and all that stuff, right? Let's get to the real things here. What kind of games are included in Stadia? Well, at the keynote presentation, they kind of hinted at a kind of a service down the road, but they really didn't give a concrete answer to that. And in turn, it left a hole in our little 8-bit heart. We know that Assassin's Creed Odyssey will be a part of Stadia due to the demo that was shown at the keynote, but the only other title they talked about is Doom Eternal. Now, Google did state that they will be working with some developers like Ubisoft, CryEngine, and Unreal Engine. And they also mentioned that they're going to make their own gaming department down the road. What? So once the games are created, you're going to want to get a second person to join you, correct? You might need a second controller. So, what do you do about controllers? Well, Google has their own controller. The controller connects to their own data hub via... So rather than pairing your old device, little pairing button on the top, the pairing button on the top, that's a thing of the past. Now everything is, the word of the day, kids, instant. So we have all the information on what this console will bring, but there's only one question we haven't answered. Cost. And the answer to that is a big question mark because they did not say anything. We're all guessing, but it's probably going to be something like a streaming service, how Netflix, Hulu, HBO, how they kind of typically run their service. That's kind of what it's going to be like, in my opinion, for Google Stadia. And it actually makes sense for something that is instant. What's more instant than just streaming the game that you want to play? the way that they stated that this will work is if you're Googling something and Assassin's Creed pops up and there's a trailer for it, you're like, that game looks amazing, I would love to play that. Well, you will see a Play Now button. From that Play Now button, it'll take you right into the game. And then you can start playing. Insert clapping here. Do I believe that this is the gaming console of the future? Maybe. Just because of the uncertainty of instant streaming. Things happen, there are interruptions. Netflix isn't perfect. I think that the idea is absolutely brilliant, and this is the next obvious step in video gaming. But, I mean, I could be wrong. If I am wrong, this will completely change everything, and I would love to see how Xbox and PlayStation, all the other game companies, how they actually respond to this. And there you have it, guys. Google Stadia. What are your thoughts? Do you think this will work? Do you think this will fail? It all remains to be seen. If this is your first time listening, please like and subscribe. Hit the subscribe button below. We greatly appreciate it. And until next time, guys, game on.